Good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Barry and Cash. What we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Cash's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and the motivations that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Cash is sitting nicely at Barry's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And Barry's using a regular 6-foot web training leash. He keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction. The only correction that we use is a little tug and let go on the training collar. Now the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and incorporated into the heel exercise is an automatic sit. Barry and Cash are going to demonstrate that for us now.
Cash, heel.
The command is Cash, heel, and Cash's job at this point is to stay right next to Barry, not forging ahead or lagging behind, keeping his shoulders even with Barry's left leg, and this makes walking your dog a pleasure. Each time that Barry stops his feet, you will see that Cash has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. And they're going to demonstrate that heel and automatic sit again for us. So now when you're walking your puppy, you don't look like you're skiing. And he's learned to walk nicely as a gentleman. When you stop to cross the street or talk to one of your friends, he's going to sit automatically at your left to wait for his next command. And the next command that we're going to show you is his stay command. This is the sit stay. Barry's going to use the open flat of his palm about an inch or so from his muzzle and the one word firm command to stay.
Stay.
The long sit stay when you're practicing at home should be practiced inside your house as well as outside your home. It helps to develop attention span and maturity. When Barry returns back to him, he will walk all the way around him for an additional distraction, ending up back at heel position. Each time that you return to heel position, your puppy expects to get another command. And Barry and Cash are going to run through the heel and the sit and the stay again for us.
Cash, heel.
So remember, when you take off to go for a walk, use your command, Cash, heel. If you need to give a little correction, you give a little tug and let go with your left hand. And when you stop, he should sit automatically to wait for his next command. Barry's going to leave him in another sit stay. And the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the recall or the come on command. This is the second exercise that you're going to use your puppy's name, and Barry's going to call him in and have him sit right in front.
Good boy.
We encourage the puppies when they come to us to sit, and that stops him coming and jumping all over you. And then Barry's going to have him return to heel position. And as you can see, we're practicing out here where there's a lot of distraction, so the Cash gets used to doing his commands with distractions. And that was a very big distraction for a young puppy like him, and he's doing really, really well. We know your neighborhood is not distraction-free. So Barry's going to leave him in another sit stay. We're going to demonstrate that recall again for you. Barry's going to lighten his tone of voice and call him right in front.
Cash, come. Good boy, buddy. Go on, Cash.
Comes right in front and he sits. He's a ham. And then he goes back to heel position.
Cash, heel. Come on, little buddy. Come on, little man.
All the way around back sitting and ready for his next command. And the next commands that we're going to demonstrate for you are your down commands. There are two of them. There's down from a heel position. So right now he's at a heel position. Barry's going to use the left open flat of his palm straight down toward the ground and the one word firm command to down.
Down. Stay.
The long down stay when you're practicing at home starts out with a young puppy like this with about 2 minutes. And you're going to work all the way up to 5 minutes. And again, this is a good exercise to practice while you're eating dinner, while you're watching a movie, right in the house. You don't have to go outside with your commands. When Barry returns back to his dog, he will walk all the way around him as he did on the sit stay. returning all the way back around to heel position, and again he expects to get another command. We're going to have Barry heel him out of that exercise. We're going to show that down from a heel one more time. Up, acorns. Remember, he still is 4 months old, and sometimes you just have to distract him and keep going. He's doing really, really well. Again, Barry's going to use the left flat of his palm straight down toward the ground. The one-word firm command to down. Remember, practice inside as well as outside. Anywhere that you practice obedience is where your puppy's going to behave. Barry's going to call him out of this exercise.
Yes, come. Good boy, buddy.
And have him sit. Now he didn't sit, so Barry told him no. Remember that no word. Get that out of your mouth. Has him sit, and then he has him return back around to heel position.
Yes, heel. Come on, bud.
Now the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the down from a distance. I think we've got squirrels out here now too to add to the fun. Barry's going to leave him in a sit stay.
Stay.
He leaves him, and then he's going to use the right hand to give the command this time.
Down. No. All the way, buddy. Down. Stay.
So down from a distance, and we're going to show you that again in just a minute. Let your dog hold his exercises in between commands so he knows exactly what you're asking him to do, and he does it, and he holds it for you.
Yes, heel. Good boy, buddy. Come on, Cash. Come on, man.
Barry's going to bring him back around and leave him again in another sit stay.
Stay.
Walk out to the end of his training leash. And he's going to drop him into a down.
Down.
Perfect.
Stay.
That one was perfect. Very good. And then Barry's going to return all the way back around to him. Now we've demonstrated for you your heeling, which is extremely important. Your automatic sits, your stay, your down from a distance, and your come. These are the exercises that we're going to have you practice with Cash the day that you pick him up, and also after you get him home. Please stay in touch with us and let us know how everything is going. We've enjoyed having him. He's a nice little guy. And thank you for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainers.